Okay, today I'm going to do a review on Alice in Vapeland. This would be part 3. And I mentioned these a while ago. These I got on April 8th, so they were made around that time. I think maybe around the 10th. They don't mark when they're actually mixed or whatever, so I don't know exactly when. But the good thing about Alice in Vapeland, as I had stated in different videos, is that they are made fresh. So you can pretty much guess that they're made around the same time as they're shipped. So you can just like write it on there or make a note of it somewhere. I got the sampler pack along with 15 footfalls in the big size. And I don't remember if I showed you what the 15 footfall looks like, so hold on. It might be a little bit banged up because I used to like soak these in hot water to see if it would help with the steeping process, which I'm not really convinced that it does, especially with these juices. But yeah, the bottle looks like this. You can see the stickers kind of like messed up, but basically the reason I wanted to show you is because like each little flavor has like a charm to it. Everything except the sea room, which are basically like their little experimental room. But this was a repurchase of a sample size I had of the 15 footfalls, so I had already explained that in a different video. But basically it's a mixture of, it's supposed to have tobacco in it, but I don't really get much tobacco in it at all. So if you don't like tobaccos, you still might like it. But mainly it's a toasted coconut and like a graham cracker type thing. So it's kind of like a s'more without the chocolate, and then add tobacco. I don't know. It's really good. It takes a while to steep, good 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, the longer it sits, the better it usually gets, especially with tobaccos. But anyway, so that one is the only full-size one I got with that order, and then I got a bunch of the little sample bottles, which I'm not going to show you because they all look the same. But I'm going to show you the box, because each box is different. This one is a little post-it note that I mentioned in a different video, but I don't know if I ever showed you because I think I lost them at one point. And then you get a card. Just the first black card I've gotten. I usually get the hearts, and I got a dime. I think I got two hearts, a diamond, and then this one's the club. And then this is what the back looks like. I think all the backs are the same. And then inside, they like stamp it and paint it and all that good stuff. And then the bottom always looks the same. It's got the rabbit on it. And then, you know, the shipping label. But that's not really important. But anyway, the sample flavors that I got were Afternoon Tea, Lemon Loves Cake, Twas Brillig, Zombie Apocalypse, and then I got another of the Cherry Blossom Tea, which I had already had before and I knew I liked, but I didn't have any other flavors that I wanted to try, so I just got one of something I knew I liked, which was the Cherry Blossom. So the Afternoon Tea, I waited quite a while, about a month, I guess, before I decided that it just wasn't going to be anything special for me, because I did a swap with somebody and gave it to her, but it's just very, very, very subtle. Very subtle, I guess it would be a tea flavor, but it's just barely detectable, even in a dripping atomizer. I use my HH357, and I might have even used it on an RBA, but neither one, like, I could taste at all. It's supposed to have cream in it. I guess I get a slight cream, but the overall flavor is just very, very mute. The Lemon Loves Cake, that one's a little bit stronger, but still pretty subtle. It's just like a very subtle lemon flavor with maybe a little bit of cream. I don't really get cake out of it, but I don't know, I guess it just depends. I tried that in both my Mini Pro Tank 3 and dripping on the HH357, and I don't know, I think I even tried it in a Cardo too, and it just It wasn't bad or anything, it just wasn't anything special. Twas Brillig is actually really good. It's a blackberry crumble. I had a feeling I would like it, and I did and do. It's one of the very few flavors from that pack that I kept, besides the cherry blossom, which I already knew I liked. And then Zombie Apocalypse is I think it's a strawberry cupcake flavor. I definitely get the strawberry, and then like a little bit of like maybe a frosting note, but I don't know. Like I've had a lot of those type of flavors, and it just was nothing special to me. At one point I really liked it, and then the next time I tried it, I didn't like it as much. So I don't know if it went through like a reverse steeping process, or if it was just that particular device I had tried it on. Because I tried it on a lot of different devices, and sometimes it's hard to remember which ones I did and which ones I didn't. Because, you know, I have the RSST, which is a Genesis-style atomizer. I know it wasn't in there. And then I have Cardos, and I have a mini Cardo, and then I have my HH357, and then I have a couple of RBAs that I use. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I only used it on my HH357 and possibly a dripper, like an RBA. But I don't know, I just wasn't impressed. And then, like I said, the Cherry Blossom tea was a repurchase, so, and of course I like it. It's just a very nice cherry blossom tea flavor. If you've ever had it, it tastes exactly like it. So, yeah. And then I wanted to show you what I got today. I finally got my package, which I mentioned in a different video, and I got the full size of the Cheshire Catnip, which is this one, and it has like, you know, all these full size bottles have little customized charms. So this one's a cat. It's pretty cute, and then, you know, it just has, like, this is what the bottle should look like, not all banged up like that. That was my bad. But I wanted to show you basically the charm. But all the bottom bottles look the same as far as, like, you know, the dripper, top cap thing, and the amber color. I think that's amber. Brown, I don't know. But yeah, so that's that one. And then with this one, I got, because you can get a 15 milliliter glass bottle for the same price as a 18 milliliter plastic bottle. So I figured I would get this one in a plastic bottle because you get a little bit more, it's the same price. And I already have a lavender bottle from the last time I ordered it, which is a little bit smaller because it wasn't on the regular line yet. It was still in the C room. But I figured I can just like dump it in there. I have plenty of extra bottles that it's not an issue if I wanted to repackage it, which I probably won't. But anyway, that's what it looks like. And it's got like this little, you know, pop tab, whatever, cap. And it's just a dripper or a dropper bottle. And it still comes with a charm, which I was surprised because I didn't think it would, because I didn't get the glass bottle. But yeah, and I did get extra flavor, which they noted at the bottom with this little plus sign. And I know that's what it is because I didn't ask for extra flavor in this one, and it doesn't have a plus sign. So at least they listened to that, because in my other video, I don't know if I mentioned it, or if it was in, might have been in this one, I had asked for a specific sample flavor, which, while I remember, the sample that they gave me as an extra in this, or the last order, was black and white cookie. And it's okay, but I don't like the cream note in it. I like the cookie note in it, but not the cream note. So I ended up swapping that away as well, which it is the flavor of the month. So depending on when they're open again, you might still be able to get like, it's like 15% off. So just like, it'll show you right when you click on the page, like the little code and everything. So it's nothing secretive or anything. But you can try it for yourself. It's not bad or anything, it's just not good. But yeah, I had asked specifically for the little berry cheesecake. It's still in, I think it's the oddity room. I wanted to try it as a sample for, you know, committing to a whole bottle, and I didn't get it. So I don't know if they just don't fulfill requests specifically for samples, like, at all, or if they just couldn't in that particular order. But pretty much they just seem to throw in whatever flavor they want, which is fine because, you know, it's an extra, so, you know, it's free. And then with this order, I got the Punkin Tumble, which so far I'm not a fan of, but I literally just got it today, so I don't know. In my experience, these juices need at least a week or two to steep, usually longer depending on what it is. If it's a tobacco or a dessert type of flavor, usually it'll take 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that I didn't like the Punkin Tumble, but as everything, I have to try it when I first get it because I'm impatient. But anyway, overall, I still like Alice in Vapeland. A lot of it's hit and miss for me, because really half of them I like, half of them I don't, but none of them are horrible. Like, the worst or my least favorite, we'll put it that way, was the White Rabbit. But it's just a very unique flavor that you either like or you don't, so I don't know. If you have any questions, put them below. Alice in Vapeland is typically open Tuesdays from noon to, I guess, Wednesdays on noon. I don't know if that's a new thing that they're doing, because usually they would just open around midnight and then close as soon as they fulfill their orders. But the last time I checked on their site, which was earlier today, it said that they would be open from Tuesday noon to Wednesday noon, and that's Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know. I guess you'll just have to see. If you want to follow them on Facebook, they're on Facebook. A lot of their updates and like when they'll be open and when they're closing or when packages go out will be posted on there in a general sense. Like, they're not going to tell you your specific orders mailing out on this date, but it will say like vape mail from this date is being mailed this date, so you have a general idea. Because like, I didn't get a tracking email like I usually do with my packages from them, so I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if, because like, I don't think I deleted it, because I'm pretty thorough about looking at my spam folder and all that before deleting it, and it definitely didn't come through my regular mail, so like my regular inbox. So I don't know what happened, but I guess they were having problems with their website, so I don't know if that was why. But regardless, I got my package, so it's all good. But anyway, bye.